We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you a story that is bigger than any single headline, a story that is quietly shaping the world as we know it. This isn't just happening in one capital city, but is unfolding simultaneously across all of them, from the bustling streets of New York to the historic avenues of Paris, the vibrant heart of Beijing, and beyond. It's a quiet revolution, one that's taking place behind closed doors in boardrooms, in the grand halls of diplomacy, and in the cutting-edge labs where tomorrow's technology is born. The world is being redrawn, not by armies marching across borders, but by handshakes, treaties, and the shared ambitions of people determined to shape the future together. These are the new front lines of the 21st century, not lines drawn on a map, but invisible connections weaving nations together in a complex web of influence. This is the story of global alliances and partnerships, shaping your life, your job, and your future, in ways that are often hidden from view, yet deeply impactful. The effects ripple outwards, touching families, communities, and individuals in ways you might not even realize. The headlines you see, trade disputes, climate goals, technological breakthroughs, are just single chapters in a much larger ongoing saga that is constantly being written and rewritten. Imagine the world as a grand chessboard, where every move is strategic and every piece matters. But now, the players are not just individual countries, they are powerful blocs and coalitions, each with their own interests and visions for the future. From NATO's military might to the EU's economic engine and the growing influence of new alliances in Asia and Africa, these partnerships are quietly determining who wins and loses in the ever-evolving game of global influence and power. Decisions made in Brussels, Washington, or Beijing now echo into our daily lives, affecting everything from the price you pay at the pump, to the features on your next smartphone, the security of your data, and even the air you breathe. We are living through a fundamental reordering of global power, a transformation that is as profound as it is relentless. The old rules are being challenged, tested, and rewritten before our eyes. New alliances are rising to tackle problems that no single nation can solve alone, like pandemics that sweep the globe and cyber threats that cross borders in seconds, threatening our health and security. Understanding this shift is essential. It's the key to deciphering the forces that are both pulling our world together and at times tearing it apart. The push and pull of cooperation and competition is shaping the destiny of nations and the lives of billions. The modern era of alliances was born from the hard lessons of two world wars, reminding us that cooperation is a greater source of strength than isolation. Today, as we face new challenges, these alliances are more important than ever, providing hope and solutions in a rapidly changing world. Today, these alliances are evolving faster than ever before, becoming the primary vehicles through which the future is being built, one agreement, one handshake, and one shared vision at a time. At its core, a global alliance is a formal agreement, an intentional partnership between two or more countries, organizations, or even regions, designed to address shared interests and common challenges. These alliances are built on cooperation, trust, and a mutual understanding that working together can achieve far more than acting alone. Think of it as a team. Each member brings unique strengths, resources, and perspectives to the table, and together, they can accomplish goals that would be impossible for any single nation to achieve on its own. Military alliances like NATO are perhaps the most well-known. They promise collective defense, meaning an attack on one member is considered an attack on all, creating a powerful deterrent against aggression. But alliances extend far beyond the military sphere. Economic alliances, such as the European Union, have transformed former rivals into close partners, binding them together in a single market. The EU's common currency, the euro, and its open borders have enabled goods, services, and people to move freely, fostering economic growth and cultural exchange. This has created one of the world's largest and most influential economic blocs. Regional alliances like ASEAN in Southeast Asia unite countries with diverse cultures and histories to promote stability, economic integration, and peaceful cooperation. For smaller nations, these alliances offer a stronger collective voice on the global stage. Flexible trade pacts, such as the African Continental Free Trade Area, aim to create unified markets and boost prosperity across entire continents, helping to bridge economic gaps. By reducing tariffs, streamlining trade regulations, and encouraging investment, these alliances help create jobs, stimulate innovation, and lift millions out of poverty, especially in developing regions. Whether military, economic, or regional alliances are essential tools that nations use to amplify their power, enhance security, and improve the quality of life for their citizens in an increasingly competitive and interconnected world. These are not just temporary pacts, they are deep, long-term partnerships built on shared values and goals, designed to provide lasting stability and resilience. The logic is simple. Together, nations are stronger, more adaptable, and better equipped to face global challenges. And as the world continues to change through new technologies, shifting economies, and emerging threats, these alliances evolve too, constantly adapting to meet new challenges and seize fresh opportunities for cooperation. Imagine trying to build a house all by yourself. Each brick laid is slow, every task is exhausting, and your progress is limited by your own two hands. The work feels endless, and the dream of a finished home seems far away. Now, picture a team of skilled specialists working side by side. With each person bringing unique expertise, the house rises quickly, the work is shared, and the results are stronger and more impressive than anything one person could achieve alone. That's the difference between a country acting alone and one that joins forces with others in an alliance. Alone, a nation's reach is limited. Together, their potential multiplies. Isolation restricts access to resources, ideas, and influence, but unity brings together diverse strengths, multiplying what each member can achieve. When a nation stands alone, it must face global crises, tough trade negotiations, and security threats relying only on its own strength and resources. The burden can be overwhelming. In an alliance, resources are pooled, burdens are shared, and every voice is amplified. Challenges that seem insurmountable alone become manageable together. Economically, alliances open vast new markets, attract investment, and create opportunities for growth that no single nation could access on its own. Politically, even the smallest countries gain a seat at the table where major decisions are made, ensuring their voices are heard and their interests protected. Security is perhaps the most dramatic benefit. Under alliances like NATO, the defense of one is the defense of all. This collective strength deters aggression and fosters stability, making the world safer for everyone involved. The lesson is clear. In a world filled with complex, transnational challenges like climate change, pandemics, and cyber threats, unity is not just an advantage, it's a necessity. Alliances require compromise and cooperation, but the benefits, security, prosperity, and global influence far outweigh the costs of going it alone. History shows that the world's most successful nations are those that choose to work together, building a brighter future through partnership. In the 21st century, trying to face the world's challenges alone is rarely a winning strategy. The risks are higher and the rewards are fewer. The future belongs to those who unite, who recognize that together we are stronger, more resilient, and better prepared for whatever lies ahead. The race to dominate artificial intelligence isn't just between tech giants, it's between nations and alliances. The US, EU, and Japan are forming a powerful partnership to ensure AI development aligns with democratic values and human rights. They're setting global standards for AI, from data privacy to ethical guidelines, creating a unified market built on transparency. This alliance also secures critical supply chains like semiconductors, reducing dependence on any single country. The result? The tech you use at work, in healthcare, in daily life, will be shaped by these shared values. Modern alliances now shape the digital world, not just the military one. The future of innovation is being built together. No nation can tackle economic development or climate change alone. The African Continental Free Trade Area unites 54 nations into a single market, aiming to boost trade, create jobs, and empower local businesses. By eliminating tariffs and streamlining borders, AfCFTA is rewriting Africa's economic destiny. It's a story of shared prosperity, pooling resources, and creating a new global powerhouse. On the climate front, the Paris Agreement unites nearly every country to limit global warming. It's a collective action plan. Countries commit to cutting emissions, report progress, and push each other to do more. This drives innovation in green tech and creates new jobs in clean energy. For you, these alliances mean cleaner air, new opportunities, and a safer planet. Both AfCFTA and the Paris Agreement show how alliances tackle the world's biggest challenges. Together, nations can achieve what none could alone. Today's alliances aren't just reacting, they're building the future. They're making global supply chains more resilient, shifting production to trusted partners, and creating new economic opportunities. Friendshoring means jobs and investment flow to allied nations, redrawing the map of global manufacturing. In technology, alliances accelerate breakthroughs in AI, wireless, quantum computing, and biotech, fields that will define our lives. By pooling resources and setting shared standards, allied nations create bigger markets and faster innovation. Security, too, is being redefined. Alliances now protect not just borders but energy, health, and cyberspace. They defend power grids, coordinate on vaccines, and drive the transition to green energy. These partnerships are building a safer, more prosperous, and sustainable world. The geography of power is shifting along alliance lines. The future is being built by those who collaborate. In this new era, alliances are the architects of tomorrow, and their blueprints are shaping your world. But alliances aren't perfect. Smaller nations can become dependent on larger partners, risking their sovereignty. Benefits aren't always shared equally. Big economies may gain more, while others struggle to compete. Military alliances often spark debates over who pays and who benefits. Rival blocs can increase global friction, making cooperation on big issues harder. Decision-making can be slow and cumbersome, especially in large alliances. These challenges, dependency, inequality, friction, and gridlock, must be managed for alliances to remain effective. The promise of alliances is real, but so are the pitfalls. So, what does this mean for you? Understanding global alliances is a practical skill for navigating today's world. Pay attention to which alliances shape the news: trade deals, summits, military exercises. For business and careers, alliances signal new markets, job growth, and investment trends. They also impact currencies, stock markets, and commodity prices, knowledge that can guide smarter financial decisions. As a citizen, understanding alliances helps you evaluate policies and hold leaders accountable. The choices your country makes on the global stage affect your daily life. Stay informed, ask questions, and be an active participant in this interconnected world. Global alliances may seem distant, but their impact is personal. They shape the flow of goods, money, and ideas that define your daily life. The alliances your country joins influence your safety, job stability, and even the technology in your pocket. Every time you use your phone, you're benefiting from a web of international agreements and partnerships. This new era of alliances brings both promise and peril, offering solutions to global challenges but also risking new divisions. Navigating this landscape requires curiosity and awareness. See the world as a network of relationships, not just a map of countries. Decisions made far away can impact your community. By staying informed, you become a more effective global citizen, ready to seize opportunities and face challenges. In the 21st century, no one is an island. Our future is built together.